Hello out there, coaches. How's everybody doing today? What a week one we had. First of all, I am doing this video because, as usual, we're usually on a camping trip or down the coast or whatever. This is the first week of the season, and so you're going to have to put up with me in this video because there's not good reception out here. But anyhow, we had a lot of close games this week. Just about half the games were very, very close, within several points. And that's the way we like it. We like some nail biters. They're Kicking Bass, last year's champ, got the highest score this week. Good for you, Josh. 176.1. Nobody was even close to that. So great job. It was led by Tyreek Hill, who had 51 points, the top scorer of the week. Great job, Josh. And other week one studs that we had during the week that performed over 30 points were the Jets defense for Nutcrackers. And, for Kicking Bass. Dallas defense for Nutcrackers got 42. Mahomes got 30 for Massacres. Diggs got 31 for Oracle. And Ayuk, or however you say that, got 36 for Dictators. There are some injuries for sure. Brian, you lost Dobbins, and it looks like you might lose Aaron Jones potentially with a hamstring. We don't know yet. And there's others out there, Kupp being out and Kelsey being out. And it's just been as usual, tough start to the season with injuries. But hopefully these guys will come back and will be at full strength. Aaron Rodgers too. He suffered, looks like, a season-ending injury. Week one performances. Let's go through them and see how we did. Give 'em Eck over Nutcracker. Herbert led the way with 28 points. Eckler 26 points, and Evans 20 in a nice win by about. This one was decided by just a handful of points. And it looked like the Nutcracker was going to come back, but I needed some more points out of Waller, and of course every year he's hurt, and that hurt me pretty bad. But it was a coaching error. It was my coaching error that lost that game. I should have played Michael Pittman Jr., who got a lot of points, 25 points, and that would have won it for me. But hey, it's tough to start out with a loss, and it's your fault. I did get a lot out of the Dallas defense, like 42 points, and I thought that might be enough, but it was not. Jefferson Starship over, love your name by the way, Austin. Jefferson Starship over D's Boys, love you, babe. Justin Jefferson, 29, he led the way, but your quarterback, Prescott, got only 8 points, but the defense scored all the points, so I think that's just an anomaly, and that won't happen again. And D, you had a rough week, but I think you're going to do better, and I think I picked you to win next week as in Dick's Picks, so we'll see. Knuckleheads over Dictators. This is the game of the week. This was decided by 3.6 points. About 3.5 points decided this one. It really looked like Aaron was going to come back and beat Brian, but it just didn't happen. It looks like they took Pollard out of the game, and that was the deciding factor because they were up by so many points. And Brian, for you, Elliott, an Eagle, a kicker, looked like it won it for you when he had 20 points. And he also won it for the Eagles. Go Birds. Massacres over G-Man. Mahomes led the way with 30 points. Wow. Great job by Mahomes. And San Francisco defense chipped in with 19 points, and Chubb had 17. And Jerry, tough start with Allen getting 20, and he was your only bright spot. The rest of your team underperformed. Rocky Top over Avengers. Ridley, 29, led the way. McCaffrey, 28. Your defense got 25, Jamie. But Burrow had only 6 points, But you know that was an anomaly, and he's going to do way better than that. So that should work for you. Ruth Richardson, 29. Green Bay defense, 25. And where you were hurting was with Chase and Higgins, and they just didn't do much. They only combined for 11 points. But you know that's not going to happen again next week. And last but not least, Kicking Bass over Oracle. Great job, Josh. 171 points, was it? Great job. And you got most of those points from Tyreek Hill. 51 points from Tyreek. Woo! And Watson, 27. Etienne, or Etini, however you say it, 21. And the Jets defense, 32. Eric Diggs got 31 and Lawrence got 28 in your loss, but you just played the wrong team. You'd have beat most other teams this week, but you ran into a juggernaut in Kicking Bass. Wait a minute. I'm hearing that for Stuff That Matters segment this week, we're going to go out to Coach Nutcracker. And he's got some information for us about what matters in fantasy football or in football in general. So take it away, Coach. Hello out there, coaches. This is Coach Nutcracker right here at the Nutcracker facility. As you can see, some geese just flew in back there. And I'm here to talk about, well, first of all, the loss. The loss that we had this past week, and it was because of my coaching error, which really upsets me, but it was because of me that we lost the game, and I feel really bad about that. But Larry has asked me to do the segment on Stuff That Matters. You know what matters? This matters. Football matters. This football matters. Without this football, there'd be no game. That's right. Now, typically, they call this thing a pigskin. Is it a pigskin? Is it made out of pigskin? No. No, not at all. This particular one is rubber, but the real football is not made out of pigskin. It is made out of snakeskin. That's right, snakeskin, rattlesnake skin. And it's in Texas where they do the spring rattlesnake roundup, and they take them skins off and they put them on the core of the football, and that's how the football is made, with snake skins. Back to you, Larry. What? That ain't, I'm sorry. That ain't right. That's not right. The football is not made of rattlesnake skin. It's just wrong. I know, I Googled it. It's made of cowhide. So that segment was a bust. Coach, come on, you got to get your facts together. Get a fact checker, whatever you got to do, buddy. Anyway, let's move on to Dick's Picks. Dick's Picks for the week. What we have is we went 4-2. What a start, 4-2. The first game's tough to pick because you're not really sure how everybody's jockeying here for position, but 4-2 is really good. And this week's winners, or this coming week's winners, week 2, I've got Nutcracker winning. I've got D's Boys winning. Jefferson Starship, Avengers, Rocky Top, and Massacres in the upset. So there's my picks for week 2. Well, have a good week off, and wish you all the best of luck, coaches. This is Nutcracker out.